Martian TV, everybody welcome in. Let's jump right on it. This is Power Raising Kanan, Season 4. I'm going to elaborate on in between Episode 3, moving forward to Episode 4. So, this is the exclusive pick of what's to come with Episode 4, but we got to go into Episode 1 leading up to Episode 4. So, if y'all new to the channel on Martian TV, aka Marquise Walker, appreciate all y'all for joining me and tapping into the Power universe. As y'all know, I've been doing videos on Power for like a year. You're also welcome to subscribe, like the videos, and also check out my other Power playlists in my playlist section. That's neither here or there. Let's jump right into it. Up to this point, y'all, it's been very tasteful. It's been very I don't know what's gonna happen next type of vibe, you know what I mean? Which I like with watching Power. So everybody wondering what's going on with Famous. We ain't really seeing Famous like that. The fans theorizing that Marvin Rock may have got rid of Famous. Just like, they got rid of Kanan one guy from, I believe that was season 1 or maybe season 2, when Unique first approached Rock and said the streets want a body, the streets need a body. Yeah, I think that was Wiz, or if I'm saying his name wrong, yeah, D Wiz. I think that was D Wiz is his name. Facts. Y'all leave me some comments, man. Let me know what y'all thinking with that. We know how Rock get down. We know how Lou get down. Lou, for the most part, was the guy that takes down the fragile situations, we'll say, right? Rock killed what's the one guy? I can't think of his name right now. That was close to them. He got beat up, lost his eye. And remember, his mom was on Rock and trying to figure out who killed their son. Detective Howard told Rock that allegedly he was telling, and him and his mom was cooperating because the police busted down her little gambling spots. So Howard kind of gave Rock the impression that he was cooperating with the police and he was a risk. So Lou, even Kanan was starting to, see he was a real nigga. He was 100 to the pink meat. Lou didn't really want to get rid of him, you know what I mean? So Rock ended up popping him. So we know Lou is more the Marvin got Hitman in him too, but Lou the one that Rock called to do most of the hits is Lou. Lou got a lot of bodies. That's why Lou had to go to rehab, and Lou was drinking himself to death and losing his mind, and everything was spinning on him at one time. And that come with being a stepper, having them hats under your eye, under your belt, in your conscience, part of your spirit line. That goes for anybody who ain't ever popped nobody, or you have. I've been told this cats who had nightmares in real life about people that they done murked. You know what I mean? That they done laid down. They be having nightmares. So the murder game, looking at it from a entertainment, viewpoint, is totally different than dealing with it mentally or psychologically. So Lou's trying to give you the reality flip side of what it's like, man, to be a killer. You know, you got to deal with a lot. And then you come from a family like the Thomas family, and Rock is your sister. Then, you know, we all know the infamous scene where Rock told Lou she owned him and ain't nothing he could do about it, and that she owned the record label. Like, Lou, as a man, Lou wants something of his own, man. Like every other man do. You know, it's cool to have a family thing, but you always want something of your own that you can call your own too. So Lou felt like Rock was trying to take everything from him. You know, went to rehab. In episode 3, we see Rock show up to see Lou graduate from his Serenity class. And, you know, Lou give that good speech he gave about he damn near was suicidal. So that, and him having a situation with the lady at the bar where he allowing Famous and the other artists perform, is Lou outlet. Kind of this peace of mind from kind of losing it. Real life. Then we got the Unique situation. Unique is, to those who haven't saw from last season, Unique got beat up real bad from his brother Ronnie. Early Tyler found them and been taking care of him. So Unique been on one. He feel like Rock, Kanan, and Ronnie was working together, which we know Unique tripping because Ronnie despised Rock. Ronnie despised Rock so much that that's really what the fight. Besides Ronnie doing the little mog stuff he was doing, like hating on Unique, telling his baby mama that he having relations with Rock, Ronnie wasn't really feeling the whole situation, you know. He felt like him getting out of prison, Unique that had things set up the way he felt like it should be, and then he felt like Rock was manipulating Unique. Then Unique and Rock start, you know, doing their thing. Ronnie was just like, no, how you gonna lay up with the enemy, bro? So that led to their fight. Unique is assumed to be dead, so right now he in ghost mode, which is an advantage. In the upcoming episodes, if we don't see it in episode 4, definitely 5, Unique gonna start making himself more visible and known that he not dead. He already done went to check up on Panessa and Jerome, put some money in the mailbox for them. Don't like seeing that the crib that he did have his baby mamas in and his son that got evicted. So Unique, he losing it. The reality of that, he can't be there for his family, or that he not in the same mode or the same motion he had going before he came up missing, or this, you know, mysterious death supposed to be taken care of. Now, if we think back to season 3, when Howard found, they ain't even find Unique body. So that was the whole crazy part about that. Unique went missing, but they ain't find no body. So Howard did a lot of speculating and lying too. You know, like Scrap. Earlier when I was trying to figure out the guy who I was describing with his mom with the gambling house, that's Scrap. Scrap was real close and real loyal to Rock and the Thomas family. You gotta think, he went through torture and was still loyal to Rock. And then for her to turn around and blame him, cut his lights off because Howard told her that Scrap was snitching, that he was a rat. She blamed him. Lou didn't want to do it. Lou already had the vibe that wasn't 100. So it's kind of the same scenario with Famous. Jukebox and Kanan is close to Famous. So their reaction is already that regardless of the police put pressure on Fame, he ain't telling. You know what I mean? And you don't never want to think somebody you close to or you rock with on the street level and dealing with street people that they'll tell. Even if it's like a lane, we'll say, right? A dude, he not a street guy, but he familiar with the street code. And we know one of the rules is no telling. So even a lame know that, right? So I won't even think a lame that live in my hood, whether I came from the roughest neighborhood or what, I'm not thinking dude gonna tell. I'm like, oh, okay. Regardless of what, he from the hood. He gonna follow the code. So especially if I'm like he around, like he in a circle. So we know Famous got a body under his belt too. So we don't know how the police put pressure on him. But Rock the type, she feel like she gotta cover all bases. So if it's a leak, if she get a vibe that it's a weak link, or she just get the itch that, you know what, Famous gonna tell. Look at him, like, he gonna say something. He gonna mention us somehow to get a lesser time or take a plea deal or something. It's over for Famous. So right now they predicting that upcoming we will find out in either episode 4 or 5 what's going on with Famous as well, and if Marv and Rock allegedly bail Famous out for them to eliminate him from talking or for bringing them down even more. You know, you got to get rid of all the loose ends. So Rock, we know she don't got no issues with doing that. She did it with D-Wiz. That was Kanan guy. So she don't discriminate at all. Like she told Kanan, she'll sacrifice Famous, anybody, even anybody in their organization that they somewhat close to for the sake of the family. Know what I mean? They're gonna sacrifice everybody on the chessboard, all the pawns. You could be family, you could be family extended. If you not Thomas blood, then you up to be sacrificed. That's Rock mentality. So you also got fans predicting that early Tyler gonna get whacked out. First, people were speculating it may be Unique, may just jap out, just pop early Tyler for running his mouth or saying something that may go left. Then you got people saying it may be Marv. Marv may take out early Tyler for basically shielding Unique. You know what I mean? He the reason that Unique survived. You know, Unique got up to make a phone call, but as y'all heard what the doctor dude told early Tyler, like, Unique was pretty messed up. You know, he didn't go to the hospital. Like, early Tyler just kept him in the room and gave him medication. So that's the whole thing about the psyche right now of Unique raging out. Is his mind ain't been right since he been in recovery mode. Because like I said, if he was thinking right, it'll all come back to him. Yeah, you laying up with Rock, but you got to remember things that you pillow talking with Rock about. Rock even knew you and Ronnie weren't even getting along. So why would you think Rock would turn around and be against you with Kanan? So you got that dynamic too, where Unique, in a sense, he tripping. So I want to see how far Unique gonna take it. He already then killed the Koreans, took Rock's stash. They still trying to figure out who did that. Marv damn near charging up all the wrong people because remember, everybody think Unique dead. So they thinking they putting the pieces of the puzzle together, but the pieces ain't fitting the puzzle. You know what I mean? Because it's Unique the whole time. So you got that situation going on. Then Rock still ain't came out and told everybody, besides Jukebox, that she was just pregnant, had an abortion, and Unique was the father. You know what I mean? Cold gang. We also got Mama Joyce, which is Rock and Lou and Marv moms, who she got kidney cancer. And she revealed it in episode 3, and Rock went totally left on it. You know, she bringing up demons or stuff she got in the closet from her childhood. After her mama done dropped a bombshell like that and said, I'm dying. I get it. Who knows what Rock and Lou and Marvin them went through in their childhood, right? Them scars. But in death, somebody hit you with that, your mama, that's something serious. A lot of her pain, I guess Rock wanna address it. But on the flip side, at them Thomas family dinners, it be weird. Like it always go left, you know. But yeah, from episode 1 leading up to now with 3, anticipating episode 4, Power's looking real good. Shouts out to Power and Stars. 50 Cent, of course, for his genius. And all the Power chapters. This Raising Kanan, though, this is my favorite. This and Power Ghost. These my favorite. I love BMF though too, but the Raising Kanan series, that's my thing. The Force, I watch a little bit of it to see what Tommy on, but the Raising Kanan, it's like action packed, always twisting and turns. So we also got Kanan messing around with the Isha chick. Fans predicting that she gonna be pregnant by Kanan. She pretty much sort of business smart. She kind of the rock for Kanan. She a good fit for Kanan as far as she don't get him the vibe of like the normal hood chick mixing with the drug dealer vibe. She sort of try to give Kanan that 100 solid Bonnie and Clyde vibe, that hey, I got your back out here, you know, and you don't eat where you should. So why you hustling backwards? Why we living where the work at, where work coming and going out of, which was very smart. And she done pushed, or she done motivated Kanan to go get them an apartment outside of the apartment that they sharing, that Unique popped up at. See, it's all unfolding to make sense. Now, Unique popped up there and sweated one of Kanan guys. Know what I mean? Randomly. So, Unique already been watching Kanan and the spot, basically. So y'all, I'ma end the video on this note. Martian Man TV, we'll be back.